It's almost a novella. It's about 70 pages long, How to Bring Him Back. And it's set in 90s Birmingham. And it's about another young woman from a council estate. She's just on the other end of university, and it hasn't been the transformative experience really that she would have liked it to have been, and she's really clambering to find that thing. It's like about loving or even liking herself, and until she does that, she's making a lot of mistakes. There's two time frames. There's the older character who reflects back. So we will start in the older character, the newer time frame. March 2018. It's so much easier to write when there are people to watch going about their everyday stuff. I've nursed this latte for a few hours now, but I can't decide what I want to eat. Something like the old burning starts to rumble in my stomach. When I was 15, my mother told me to make sure I didn't have sex before I got married. That's how old we are. Parents still told their kids that. It was too late for me by then, and that philosophy hadn't kept my parents together. But now I know that wasn't what it was about. It's easy to stay chaste when you don't feel desire. Had my mum ever let herself feel desire for a man? I couldn't imagine it. Not just my mum, but my aunts too. Men were there for women to gripe about, as if my mother never had a choice who chose her. Did I choose Rit though? Did I choose you, Stad? Can I remember who it was that I actually wanted, or do I just want a nice, neat story for this apology? There's nothing I want to eat at this cafe. Besides, I need to take a long walk before I'm ready to write the next part. It was naive to think I could conjure you back without Rick at your heels. Definition of apology. 1A. An admission of error or discourtesy accompanied by an expression of regret. A written apology. B. Apologies, plural. An expression of regret for not being able to do something. I'm not able to do the right thing. Sending you my apologies. 2A. Something that is said or written to defend something that other people criticise. Defence. This story is an apology for infidelity. Excuse sense 2A. Informal, a poor substitute or example. Makeshift. I was a poor apology for a lover. February 1995. It's 1 a.m. and Rick and Kate are leaving Snobs together. As they climb the stairs, the rows of white mannequin faces that decorate the walls gaze. The expressionless masks staring as the cashier prints Rick's hand and then Kate's with the S of the club stamp. As Rick pushes open the exit to another cold black night, he reaches back with his other arm, and Kate slips her fingers into his, entwining their branded hands together. They could have spoken inside the club. There were quieter spots in the club where they could have gone. The corridor that linked the two rooms with its stools and mirrors and neon lighting. The large flat square of the stairwell propped against a fag machine. So when Kate agrees with Rick to go outside, they both know it isn't necessary if all that's on their mind is talking. There's a pattern, a ritual, a ceremony. Tonight they do not diverge from it. Rick leads them to a place he thinks is remote enough. Rick and Kate do not speak while they walk there, walking away from the club, away from the gauzy street lights, walking away from the other drunks and their screwy plans. The quiet is important. It helps Kate to keep her mind empty.